Well, beautiful, precious ones, I am back. I haven't been watching the news as much as I used to. Um, but seeing this right here, I mean, I don't have to see this or we shouldn't have to see this to know that we are in the last days. Um, and the Lord did say that one day is as 1,000 years, but we don't have 1,000 years. Not in human years. We don't have that much time. I just don't believe that. In the 24th chapter of Matthew, in the 22nd verse, I'm gonna paraphrase it. The Lord said that if He didn't shorten the days when no flesh be saved. Now, from my understanding, the United States and Israel are the only two that can destroy what's going on in Iran. But those people are not afraid. I mean, you have some, they believe that if they die and they go to heaven, they're going to have all these wives and such as that. Whereas in heaven, there will be no marrying. There won't be no, my wife, my husband, especially my boyfriend, it just won't be any of that. I can't tell you how it's going to be, except for there will be no more pain. There will be no more misunderstanding. There will be no more hatred. There will be no more dying, no more sickness, no more corrupt communication and foul living. We're going to walk on streets of gold. Now, I'm not ready. I mean, if I was to die right this minute, I'm going to heaven. But I'm not ready. I want to see as many as my family that wants to accept the Lord, not only accept Him, but live for Him. See, some think that just called to go to church. So I'm not talking about my family. I'm talking about just in general, because I've learned that you can say something. I was talking, and I said you, and the person thought I was talking to them, so I most definitely need wisdom, knowledge, and more understanding. I need so much of it. It is just ridiculous. That's just how much I need, because I do enjoy life. I don't spend 24/7 in prayers and fasting and in the word. I don't. Life is too short not to enjoy it. And we can't save a soul. All we can do is point them in the direction of the Lord. Give them the word. But see, I know of some that don't want to hear about the Lord, and I somewhat understand, because before I got knowledge of the Lord, one of my best friends in my hometown, we used to get high together. We used to double date together. We used to party together. We live right side by side. And she was raised by a Pentecostal mom and was saved, and then she backslid, and then she went back to the Lord. She was drunk in her mobile home, and the Lord slapped her over. And she been running for the Lord ever since. And I had moved to another city and went back home and had to go right by her house. And one day she saw me and stopped me. And she witnessed to me. Her daughters witnessed to me. And I felt some kind of way, because I didn't know anything about the Spirit of the Lord. I didn't know anything about the spirit that she had, only the spirit that I had, And although I've never been a bad person, I never believe in doing people wrong, except for one time I found out my husband was dating me, and he was dating this other lady too. And he told me a fib, and I went. He always had collectible cars, and so one night I went in the middle of the morning, like about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and poured oil on his car. So I did something childish like that, But as far as doing evil to someone. No, I never, ever. Evilness has never, ever been in my heart, because that's where it's rooted at, in the head and in the heart. What's in the heart comes to the head, and comes out through the mouth. So nuclear sites, struck 3 of them. Those people, and they can do some harm. They can stop some things, we're in the last days, and that's a fact. Anybody that don't think that we are, you're playing, you're jiving, you're shucking, and back in the day, we used to call it shucking and jiving. It's time out for that, and I'm not one to say don't enjoy life, because I'm going to enjoy it. I'm gonna cry at some things that's going on, some bad things that happen to people, and I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna pray, and I'm gonna go on. That's what I'm gonna do, because all we can do is give things to the Lord in prayer, All right. I haven't had anything since breakfast, but just a bottle of water. And I know I need to eat something, so I'm going to go in here and fix a salad. And so, God bless all. Remember, wise men, ladies too, boys and girls, still seek Jesus. He's just so awesome. So very awesome. And more than worthy to be praised. He loves you, and so do I. Till next time. Bye-bye.